Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Levi Spaid with Spaid Designs. I love 3D designing new pieces and then submitting them to Shapeways. And then they ship the piece once 3D printed to me in about roughly 2 weeks. So I'm excited to unbox a new item. And it looks like I just received my Happy 4th clip that I designed here. And it may be really small and difficult to see, but here is an example. And on the back, I wanted to 3D design a clip. So we'll see here if I can actually clip it onto something. So if I were to take this plastic bag it came in and clip it onto there, looks like the clip holds pretty well. So more to come on seeing if it'll actually stay on a shirt or piece of clothing. So I hope to share this, and check out levispaid.com. That's levispaid.com. So that's the first piece I designed. It's a couple of centimeters high, a couple centimeters, I think 3 or 4 centimeters long. And the clip I designed so that you could put on a piece of clothing and not have to tell everybody, but they will at least get the message that you're looking forward to 4th of July Independence Day. So that's the first piece. Pretty happy with that. I plan to have it made in other materials as well and see how those turn out. And as always, Shapeways provides me a nice receipt for my records. So I'm going to actually get the second design here and open up this piece as well. Being careful not to cut myself. These boxes that Shapeways uses are really nice. Very small. It's great that they provide these little boxes with good packaging on the inside. And on here, so many people like the Minnesota wine stopper design. I decided I would design a state of Wisconsin wine stopper. And as I was in the shop shopping for bottles of wine, I noticed that a lot of them use the screw on caps instead of the corks now. And with those, the diameter in which the neck of the bottle is a little larger. So this is actually 20 millimeters instead of the standard 19 millimeters. So let's see here. I happen to have a bottle here, and let's see if it fits inside. It does. And if you notice now, if I were to push it in, it actually creates a very tight seal. So if there was still liquid and you laid it down in your fridge or something, it would keep the fluid in there. The other adjustment I made to the design is that the top part is all solid. So it seems pretty sturdy, and it looks like a little tapered here at the bottom, a little thicker, and then at the bottom I designed an escape hole. So here, just checking to see if any stuff would come out, but it looks like they got it all out, the excess powder inside, and it looks like everything came out well, and it looks like the bottom is pretty well beveled. There's no sharp edges, and so this is an actual, I believe, functional wine stopper that you could use for the next time you enjoy and crack open a bottle of wine. If you happen to live in Wisconsin, you could adorn one of your wine bottles with this decorative piece. So knowing that the Green Bay Packers are the sports team colors for Wisconsin, I decided that I would make this and maybe in the future give it to my mother-in-law, who is a die-hard Green Packers fan. So I make these 3D printed designs in a program called Blender. and it's open source, so it's totally free, unlike the other professional CAD programs out there that are pretty expensive. So this is the state of Minnesota one, and it's a little larger, and the design here is that this whole piece is hollow versus this one here, which is thinner, but this is all solid. This one has walls that are about 1 millimeter thick. So this was a little more expensive to 3D print, but this one here was a little more affordable. So this one I think was around $10, a little expensive with shipping, which is about $5, but totally worth it. You know, this is a great way to kind of personalize your accessories, and especially when it comes to wine bottles. I believe this stopper is just slightly larger than this one here. So I also have is, because the Minnesota Vikings are the sports team from Minnesota, I have the purple Minnesota wine stopper here as well. And the difference with this design is I put the escape hole here, and so this part here is all solid, thinking that this part will be robust and strong for when you do put it into a bottle. So check out my Shapeways store on shapeways.com, and it's under the shop name Spaid Designs. And feel free to let me know what your thoughts are. I'm on Facebook, Spaid Designs page, and feel free to leave a comment or suggestions. This is Levi signing off. See you later.